Hey guys, yeah, it's about 10:45 on this Wednesday morning, 10:45 a.m. that is, the 8th of February. And yes, I have a second package opening today, courtesy of Frank Hill. It's Frank. It is the second package opening, of course, of 2023. So, so yeah, two packages within the first month and a half, if you will, of the new year. But yeah, so he sent me previously a package, of course, with basically, I think, what was it? I'm looking at it here. He sent me a package with 11, 10, it looks like it was 11, 10, and 12, I believe. 10, 11, 12 of the latest trade paperbacks, basically a collection of all the stories of recent issues of IDW Sonic, as well as the trade paperback graphic novel, if you will, of the miniseries, the four-part miniseries, Imposter Syndrome, which is basically a story that introduces to the characters of Surge and Kit. Now, I know he's probably sent me more of that. I'll see in a moment what it is. He also told me he was going to send something else. I don't know if it's in here. Apparently there's two items that I can feel in the package that I got. But again, I'm not too certain exactly, what they could be whatsoever. And this did come yesterday. This did come yesterday while I was at work. My mom usually will tell me when I get home, she'll tell me, oh, you got a package today in the mail. But she was on the phone with my sister, my second oldest sister, who likes to call once in a while. She likes to call almost every other day, depending on if she feels up to it, if she wants to talk or something like that, which she normally does. She just ends up calling at certain times where my mom, is either in the process of eating dinner, or she's finishing dinner, she's cleaning dishes, or she's getting ready to relax on the couch, lay down on the couch, before she gets up and, takes a shower to get herself more comfortable to get ready for bed. She will, my sister will find sometimes the most awkward hours to call and talk to my mom. And sometimes my mom is basically like, ignore it. And I think that kind of gives my sister the message, like, if we're not calling, it either means she's sleeping on the couch, or she's in the shower, or she's eating dinner, or she's just not in the mood to talk. So it's kind of like in those categories. But yeah, it's one of those situations to where, when I got in, she didn't tell me, oh, you got a package and all that. She was more busy on the phone with my sister, so she didn't really allude to me about it, but I did know I got it, and that's why you saw the video earlier of the second package opening. Well, I shouldn't have said second package opening, that. I should correct that right now. Oh yeah, second package delivery, I should say. Let me correct that right now. Showing up yesterday while I was at work. It showed up basically around 4:30 something in the afternoon Pacific time. So that might have been about 7:30, around 7:38, I think, 7:40 from what I remember, Eastern time, Frank's time. So yeah, he did send me something here, and again, it's the second one he sent me in just a span of a few days. The last one he sent to me I got on my day off, which was Friday. Yeah, Friday, if you will. So that was pretty cool. The timing was perfect. But, the timing here, though, was not. But like I said, the thing is, she didn't tell me what it was, nor did she ask me what it was, because she was on the phone with my second oldest sister. So we'll just have to find out exactly what it is right now. So yeah, second package opening of 2023. This one, again, second one from Frank Hill. And it was delivered directly, as you saw in the video, by Amazon, who I guess is taking on more of a responsibility with these deliveries, more so than UPS and all of them have in the past, FedEx and all that have in the past. But I think it's all depending, though, on whether or not they directly have it, in the warehouse, which I think a lot of warehouses are now getting access to, or it's a third-party item, second or third-party item that they have to allow UPS or FedEx to take care of. if you will. We're just directly delivering it, or sending it to the post office, and that's how it gets delivered and stuff like that. But anyway, and also DHL and on track, in that category too. But be that as it may, let's see, without further ado, what Frank Heel sent me this time in the second packaging of 2023, and the second package opening from him within the span of 5 days, or 4.5 days. And it looks like we got a little bit of stuff in here. Yeah. Got a little bit of stuff, and I may have to wash that off. But yeah, let's see what he sent this time. We'll look at the book first. And this book is, it's another volume. We have volume 13. So he sent me 10, 11, and 12 along with imposter syndrome, and now he gave me 13. So I was wrong on the counting there. It was actually 10, 11, 12 in imposter syndrome. Now he sent me number 13, if you will. And this consists of stories featuring Blaze, Knuckles, Marina, and stuff. Yeah, it's it consists of a lot of the stories here, which is pretty cool. These are all basically. I think this leads up to issue 50, doesn't it? This one has issue 50. Trying to think. Yeah, it has issue 50. This is what it is, 50 to 51. That's what it says here. So it's issue 50 and 51, I believe. So yeah, it's got a lot of stories in there. And that's what it says here. So yeah, it's issues 50 and 51 apparently. So yeah, next couple of chapters are here, which is pretty cool. And then the next one, I think, is going to be Battle for the Empire. That's going to be the next one coming up real soon. So that'll be interesting to look forward to. But yep, got a volume 13, so a lot of reading to do and a lot of catching up and kind of getting an idea of what's going on, basically to do with IDW Sonic. So that's pretty cool to see there. Thank you, Frank Hill, for that. And last but not least, making sure there's nothing else here. Nope. Next one is yep, I had a feeling. He said he was going to send me this due to the fact that it's the 100th anniversary of Walt Disney Company. And what he sent me was Mickey and Minnie 10 classic shorts. So that's pretty cool. And you got a digital and DVD and Blu-ray. So yeah, and I got it. And again, this is basically a celebration of 100 years of Walt Disney. It's the first volume. Obviously, they got multiple volumes planned. It's got the 100 right there, if you will. It's got the 100 right there. It's pretty cool. And just a bit of a note here. I'm pretty sure you're aware of it, especially if you saw the commercials during Christmas before some of your videos here on YouTube. My company, along with companies like Amazon, have a partnership with Disney to help with Disney to distribute a lot of the items. We more so have a partnership with them by being basically the home of the new home, basically the new, I guess you could say, provider of the Disney store. And so we're kind of like basically what Macy's is to Toys R Us right now. Basically, we have like a little section, for the Disney store for people to go shop around, and then bring whatever items they want to buy up to self-checkout or up to a register in the front and purchase them there. We have items there that I think also get sold on DisneyStore.com and the parks as well. So we have some of the items in store. I'm sure Amazon does as well. The one that they don't have yet movie-wise, but I think they'll probably be putting out this week because they did put out some new stuff yesterday movie-wise. So I think this will also be included. Is this, well, not this, but let me rewind it. Okay. But basically what I was saying is that, you know, movie-wise, they haven't put this one out yet, but I'm pretty sure this week or next week they will. They will be putting this out there. But that's pretty cool. Pretty cool to get. Again, help celebrate 100 years of Disney and everything. And it's kind of ironic that these two are the first to get a release like this, because of the fact that next year, believe it or not, next year is the year where both Mickey and Minnie, at least the Steamboat Willie versions of them, and I think even the plain crazy versions of them, will go into public domain. Yeah, basically the early works, basically Steamboat Willie, and I'm assuming, like I say, plain crazy and all that, will go into public domain next year. So yeah, Disney, you know, they're gonna have to do what they can to work on that. I think they are. I think they are, honestly, that they are working on that. Apparently, if you watch DSN Newscast, which I did do a response video to, apparently they are working. They're working basically to find a way to, I guess you could say, you know, create a loophole between the public domain and stuff. Like, you know, it's basically like when you see the beginning of all the Walt Disney animated features, you see the Steamboat Willie image. People are saying that through that, and then of course, let me see, through merchandise like this and everything, you know, they are trying their best to kind of, I guess, find a curve, if you will, a loophole, if you will, to prevent basically, you know, Mickey from truly going into public domain. The only thing is, you got plain crazy Mickey, that was before Steamboat Willie, I believe. You know, you have him, and I think an even earlier work than that. And to me, that's going to make things difficult, because if plain crazy Mickey goes into public domain around the same time, you know, then he'll be free to be utilized any way they want. But as I said in the video, and they said in the DSN newscast video of it, you know, Disney's going to do whatever it takes to make sure that it doesn't truly, become a reality, because of the fact that, you know, they could trademark Mickey Mouse's name, so you'd have to name him something different, you know, just to get around that. So yeah, Disney's basically doing what they can to ensure that their icon, their mascot, you know, the one that started it all, doesn't really truly fall into public domain. And you know, this to me could be one of the ways they do it too, as well. And of course, we got the digital code. I'm not going to show you guys that. I'm going to be using that for myself and everything. And then of course we have the DVD and we have the Blu-ray. So yeah, so let's see what it has here. It has Mr. Mouse Takes a Trip. It has Mickey's Delayed Date, 8, Figaro and Frankie, The Little Whirlwind, Hawaiian Holiday, On Ice, Brave Little Tailor, Bath Day, Through the Mirror, Steamboat Willie. So yeah, having Steamboat Willie on here as well kind of like helps them to ensure that, well, it won't be easy for people in 2024 to get to utilize Mickey in the public domain world, as they think. So yeah, like I said, Disney's doing what they can. Can't blame them for that. Can't blame them whatsoever. And a lot of the designs they're coming up with to celebrate for the 100th anniversary, like there's some little figurines that are like for $12.99 at my job of Mickey and Minnie, and they're kind of designed very similar to this, so that's one way to get around that. And then of course you have the classic, not the classic, but the modern day Mickey and Minnie plushes, out there for sale that help celebrate 100 years as well. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it though, guys, for the package opening, second one of the year, second one for Frank Hill. Thank you very much, Frank. I really appreciate this. I'll be putting the code to good use before you know it. Definitely going to have fun catching up on a lot of this in the future because, of course, I've been working, and it's hard to catch. It's hard to really read up on stuff and everything when you're tired and everything. So yeah, cannot wait to check these out as well. So anyway, though, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of the package openings, if you will. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Live chat during the premiere. And until next time, guys, I will talk to y'all later.